little Mike and I drove my 59 Coupe de Ville to Las Vegas.
All the way to Las Vegas?
All the way to Las Vegas. And it has small block Chevy with automatic and everything, whatever. We stopped at Cadillac Ranch, and I steal a part off the 59 Cadillac out there. And we wrote, it was the interior trim piece. And I wrote VLV05, and a friend of ours was with us. Anyway, we drove on out there, and we were there. We pulled into the car show, and it was at the parking garage of the Gold Coast Hotel at the time, just before, it was kind of still a small place. Anyway, I pulled in and I parked next to a 59 Cadillac 4-door that was pink. And I thought, well, that's cool, 2-door to 4-door, same model, whatever. We got out of the car, and I was wearing some slacks that didn't have pockets. So I put a little bit of beer money in my shirt pocket, and I went in there, and me and little Mike, you know, he went this way, I went that way. Went and bought some beer, gambled a little bit and stuff. And I went back out to the car to get something, and it was gone. And I thought, well, Mike's out driving girls around. Because used to people cruised the parking garage, you know? And he knew how to start it. You didn't have to have, it would start with any damn key. The lock was broke. Anyway, so I walked all through the different parking garages and I couldn't find him. And I went back in the casino and I'm like, man, the car's gone. And I ran into him like, hey, where's the car? And he's like, I was going to ask you the same question. So it was gone. And I called Las Vegas police, and they wouldn't talk to me because I'd been drinking. But I had hooked up with this girl who worked for a lawyer. And she's like, give me that phone. She threw some big words around. Here come the police. They couldn't wait to talk to me after she got rid of them, or hold of them. And the car was gone for 5 days. And my billfold was in the trunk with all my money, my guitar, all my tools and shit. And we were stuck there. But my best friend lives there, so we were at his house. And I was like, man, fuck it, it's gone. It's just gone. I just got to accept it. But I didn't. This is right after 9/11, so I couldn't get a to have any ID. So my boss, when I was working at the mortuary at the time, though, my boss was on his way to come get us. And he was in Amarillo.
Oh, you were working at the mortuary?
Yeah, I was working at the mortuary.
Just make sure I heard that. Right?
Yeah, and my boss was coming to get us. And he was already in Amarillo. He called, and the car turned up, and this guy found it, and it was in some cracked out apartments. And they had stole the headlight rings, the fog light lenses, I had the Eldorado hubcaps, they stole those, the fender skirts, the radio, a bunch of shit. But the car wasn't hurt. Anyway, so go over there, we call the police, and they come over and like write it off. And I opened the trunk, they never got in the trunk. My guitar was still in there, I had about $1,000 cash, all my tools, all that bullshit was never messed with. So we got the car back, but back up, when people found out the car was stolen, they were like gambling and winning money and giving me and Mike this money to get home on. So we had enough money for gas to get home, a big bottle of whiskey, and a bucket of chicken. So we filled the car, we get the whiskey and the chicken, well that shit's gone by Grants, New Mexico, and we stayed the night there. But we made it on in, and you know, it turned up. They hit me for about $800 worth of parts, but the car wasn't hurt, so I'm blessed to get it back.
So what about tell you, Riley Dunning? He's got the stories.
like a piece of crap to you? You like them spinning tires, do you? You suck! You do!
Now get the quarter, because he's going to snatch it.
Okay, land is the fast spot, boys. No. You have a chance. Here we go. Are you ready? Close it. All you got to do is close it. Just like that. Come on. You got chances. You got chances. Now. Are you ready? Yep. God damn it, dude. If because it hits it, I think it throws. There's a trick to it. I'll help you. Yeah. I'll tell you. Okay, what I do is I hit your hand right there and then pops it up. Okay, if you have a slight flinch, I'll hit the corner and push your hand right again. Okay, now I told you that I have to do it back,
So, what color did you want to go back with?
You're making me fucking nervous.
White, tan.
All I was going to do is this.
Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. I wish
The only problem?
I wish I wasn't so skinny.
There isn't a key.
Oh, what the fuck? Chris Baker, come torch this off me.
No.
Oh, these are real.
Yeah.
What the fuck, man? That hurts.
You didn't double lock them for
I
you?
can't breathe.
So you knew they were up to
I knew he was fucking plotting. You don't ever fucking whisper.
A whole lot about it. Like, I didn't remember that dude touched my junk until Amber reminded me. She was like, you remember
Don't worry about it.
you got your wang touched by a dude last night? And I was like, now I do.